talit. And so I can think of no two people better for the task of presenting her with a talit for today than her parents, Susan and Bruce. So if you all come up please here, and you come right to center stage right here. And
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kichanu b'mitzvotav v'titam tev b'tziti.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher hafianu v'kiyamanu v'hivyanu l'zman hazeh. Blessed be Lord our God, who has kept us in life, sustained us, and enabled us to reach the moment when Morgan, for the first time, hopefully the first time with many, puts on the fringe garment known as the talit. Thank you very much.
Our hearts beat with certainty, and there is a day and an hour, and a mountain called Zion, and that all the sufferings will gather there and become song, ringing out into every corner of the earth from end to end. And the nations will hear it, and like the caravans in the desert will all to that morning throng.
Sing, sing, sing shalom, sing shalom tova. Wonderful stories about those who came before them. So I'd like to ask Morgan, if you would, to tell us a little bit more about Morgan Pascal.
Okay, so my full name is Morgan Estelle Pascal, and the first initial of my first name, M, is traditional in Jewish families. It is dedicated to my great-grandfather Max. If I was a boy, my parents would have named me Max. Instead, they chose Morgan to honor Max because my dad always remembered him as a great person and just a fun guy. That explains my first initial of my first name. But I was also named Morgan because of its connection to the ocean, like Captain Morgan. Actually, it means bright sea in Welsh. My mom lived on a boat her whole life and thought it would be nice to pass on that legacy through my first name. My parents gave me Estelle as my middle name after my great-grandmother Ethel. They chose Estelle rather than Ethel because they wanted my name to flow. Morgan Ethel Pascal doesn't flow off the tongue as well as Morgan Estelle Pascal. Estelle means star in French, which makes it nice because my dad speaks French and grew up in a French community in Canada. My last name Pascal is a name from Tegucigalpa in Romania. And today there are many people living in Bacău, Romania, who are Jewish and have the last name Pascal. We believe that the name Pascal came from the Paschal lamb that the Israelites in Egypt used to mark their doors in blood so their firstborn children would not be killed by one of the plagues. I'd like to share some other interesting information about our family's history. So my dad's side of the family came from Russia. They had to escape after failing to assassinate the Tsar of Russia and fled to Canada, where they started a hardware store. Unfortunately, the hardware store closed down due to bankruptcy. My dad's grandmother moved from Ukraine for World War II and went to Canada in the late 1920s with her uncle. Sadly, during World War II, she lost all of her family. We think that her family died by the Nazis' hand. The Germans came into their town that they lived in, encircled it, and slaughtered everyone who lived there. So my mom's side of the family is as American as you can get. Both of my grandmother and grandfather's ancestors came to America between 1609 and 1620 from England and Ireland. My grandma's side of the family became landowners of most of West Virginia, but the land was slowly sold off as they were land rich and money poor. The remaining family now lives in Ohio. My grandfather's side of the family also settled in Ohio before the Civil War. My great-grandfather was a pharmacist in a small town in Ohio. Both my grandparents were high school sweethearts in Ohio, got married, and my grandfather joined the Navy, and they proceeded to travel the world. They circumnavigated the world on a small sailboat, which is how my mom grew up. It's cool that we moved to Hawaii last year because the sparkling ocean coincides with the meaning of my name. I love going to the beach, which I should do more often, and swim in the ocean. I've always lived near water, and we even had a boat in Florida. Ocean water pretty much runs in my veins. My name represents my family. It gives me a chance to pass on my Jewish heritage, which I am doing today. I love my name, and I love my family.
To have a chain of tradition, so that the Sefer Torah, the Torah scroll, will be literally passed the door by door from generation to generation until it finds itself in the hands, in this case, of our Bat Mitzvah. I'd like to ask Morgan's grandmother Shirley to come up, as well as her mom Susan, and her dad Bruce, and of course Morgan, for her chain of tradition. So you guys will do some line there, perfect. Morgan, there's a teaching in Talmud which says, Marbet Torah, Marbet Chayim. The more Torah there is, the more life there is. And thanks to your becoming Bat Mitzvah, we have Marbet Torah, and more life. And feeling closer to God's presence, to the Temple Emmanuel community, your family and friends, may we all feel, and they all feel closer to you as well in this moment. May you never stop gaining wisdom from our sacred texts, and from your community, in which you take your place today as a Bat Mitzvah, as an adult member of the Jewish people. So in that regard, we pass the Torah to your hands, door by door, from generation to generation. Continue on page 366. Bruce, Baruch, come on up.
Baruch atah Adonai Elohim melech haolam asher ishar lanu lacharev etnu laTorah. Baruch atah Adonai Elohim laTorah. Sorry. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who has made it possible for us to draw our daughter near to the Torah. Blessed are you, Adonai, who gives the Torah.
Vashana Hashani, Shabbat, Shabbatoni, Elaharetz, Shabbat, Adonai, Sahalo, Tizrael, Gahar, Gahar, Lo Tizmor, Et Sophia, Kizirka, Lo Tizor, the Etlume, Nizireka, Lo Tizor, Shanat Shabbatoni, Elaharetz, V'hayita, Shabbat ha'aretz lachem le'olam lecha u'la'techa u'la'techa le'lizircha u'tzov Shabbat ha'gavim Baruch Adonai Hamorah.
Baruch Adonai Hamorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu bakar banu mikol ha'amin v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai Yotzi HaTorah.
Amen. Shirley, to address the Torah for us, would you all please rise if able, as that happens on page 370. Yeah, so what you're וזאת התורה אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל על פי אדוני ביד משה. על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים. על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, העולם עומד. Good dispersion for the job, thank you.
So, we have created in the past 3 years a program for Bat Mitzvah that is not just about reading the Torah, it is about becoming a Jewish adult. And one of the things that Jewish adults do is called Tikkun Olam, repairing the world. And so we asked each of our Bar or Bat Mitzvah students to pick something in the world that they would like to fix and help contribute to fixing that thing by doing something. And Morgan, instead of one thing, I think you could say one or five. But above and beyond what we've asked, and really spread her wings out to cover so many different pieces of the island. I'm so excited for her to share this with you. And I highly recommend after services that you take a moment to look at her beautifully done Proud of Chesed poster, which it has pictures of what she did as well as explanations. We are so proud of you, and I would love for you to share your Project Chesed experience with everybody.
Okay, so for my Project Chesed, the problems that I saw in the world that I wanted to help fix was to help kids with cancer be happy. Kids don't deserve to have cancer. They didn't do anything to get it. When cancer patients go to their daily doctor visits, have chemo or even radiation, they shouldn't have to think about things like that. I wanted to make kids happy and help them get through their life. Another problem that I saw that I wanted to help fix was homelessness. No one deserves to not have a place to live. Having a place to live is something that I find comforting after a long day. Many times, homeless people also do not have enough food to eat as well. The next thing that isn't a problem, but I wanted to get to know more about the Hawaiian culture, as it is part of my life now since moving to Oahu. The last issue that I wanted to get involved with is cleaning up the environment because of the filthy garbage that's all around us that people throw everywhere, killing fish and other types of animals, as well as polluting our water. So for the cancer, I tried to read to kids in the hospital that have cancer, but unfortunately I'm too young to volunteer. You have to be at least 15. Even though I was not able to physically help them for my Project Chesed experience, I am still dedicated to helping them. So I'm donating a portion of the money I received from my Bat Mitzvah presents to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. The foundation grants wishes to children with deadly diseases, and it just gives them a break from thinking about having cancer and the opportunity to put a smile on their faces. In order to help fix the homelessness issue, I remembered that my friends Aubrey and Ella, who are here today, fed the homeless every month. So I went with them and set up a table where homeless people could come and receive homemade food at no cost to them. This was an amazing opportunity because I was able to make a direct difference to homeless individuals and put a smile on their faces. I also helped out an organization called Family Promise here at Temple Emmanuel, and Family Promise lets homeless people stay at our temple while they find a job and get back on their feet. I helped set up the bedrooms where they were going to sleep. Next, to get to know the Hawaiian culture, I volunteered at an organization called Ho'ola Aina in Kalihi Valley, where a group of college kids found a plot of land for growing Hawaiian crops. They cleaned it up and eventually turned it into a place where people came together to to take care of the land and learn about Hawaiian culture. While I was there, we harvested a number of crops. We helped to create natural fertilizer and we weeded the land. Lastly, I volunteered for a cleanup of Minnow Stream on Earth Day with my mom and my sister. We walked down the stream and picked up all the trash that we could find. So that's what I did to help those issues in the world. I realized that I need to do more community service projects more often. It's fun, it's good for the earth, and it makes you feel accomplished. It's great to put your time in for the earth and makes the work you feel worthwhile. This experience also made me realize that there are a lot of things we need to help or change in the world. And it's going to take a lot of effort to change those issues for the better. You may think that picking up garbage or donating your money doesn't make a difference, but this is an important first step to a whole community putting their heart into making the world a better place.
And I'm so glad my sister Morgan gets to be coming after all her hard work. Though I wouldn't consider it work, it was giving back to our earth and the people in it. Mahalo, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the service.
Thank you. And it's cool that we have that connection. And I'm not bored at Hebrew school because I have you guys. Yeah, and last but not least, the best part, save the best for last, my parents, because they helped me and through this, they paid for me to school. They made me practice sometimes. And my grandma, who is the best grandma ever, and who passed on the religion to my dad. So give a round of applause for them.
It's a real blessing for all of us to have her go through this journey, and for me especially, because this is all new to me, and I was able to learn and grow along with you, and I hope we continue to do it for the future. I'm so proud of you. Anyway, I hope someday you have children and you even get a glimpse of the feelings that you get as a parent when you see something so great and blossoming in you. So I am very proud of you and love you.
Yeah, I'm so proud of the person that I'm seeing, basically. And this is an amazing experience, and thank you, everybody. We have a new family here in a new place. We've only been here 10 months. So a hearty thank you to everybody, and Jessica, Rabbi, and everybody that came to share this moment with us. Thank you.
Great job, Morgan. Just as you have been new to our Jewish community here in Honolulu, and you have made yourself at home and a part of the community, made friends, and with your school community too. You've also today stepped into the wider Jewish community of the whole world. And just like your yad being made of a non-ferrous metal will last eons, we also want the Jewish community to survive on Yisroel Chai.
Kind of stinks. Going from a place that you knew and a bunch of friends that you had a community to an unknown place with brand new people. And one of the things, Morgan, that I have been so impressed by you is that you jumped both feet in. You were ready to go. You came to me beginning, I don't know, at the end of the summer, and you were like, yeah, I know all these prayers. Yeah, I've been going to services, I've been practicing, and so we'll be good for my Bat Mitzvah, no problem. And you have clearly showed us that you were capable. Not only have you become an essential part of the community, I know that you've become an essential part of Ms. Jan's class. And it has been a pleasure to watch you grow with your peers here and really become part of this community. You are an example for me when I move on of how to ingratiate yourself and become a part of the community. With that in mind, we wanted to give you 1 free year of our youth group and our post-Bat Mitzvah program, Kesher. We hope that you will continue with this community that you have built for years to come throughout your high school experience, and that you will continue to be a part of the Honolulu Jewish community here in Milwaukee. Mazel tov.
Hey, Berach Adonai, et Yom HaShabbat v'yigadsheinu,
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
L'chaim.
God provided for our ancestors and still provides for us who say, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem mi'haaretz. Amen. Oh, they were pretty again. It's like we're on the holiday. Anyway, all right. So now, may God bless you with good and keep you safe. Yaher Adonai panav elecha v'yichunecha. May God be with you and be kind to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha. V'yaseh lecha shalom, shalom. May you always know that God is close, and may God give you the gift of peace. King, he writes, only this be God's will, and let us all together say, Amen. So I'm going to stand over there, because the big rule is, everybody remember, it's to toss at the Bat Mitzvah, not at the rabbi. You don't want to do that, okay? Just please, just trust me. But anyway.